Okay, I know, it's not a camping video, but it's a getaway. So I want to show you what my wife Lisa and I, where we're spending the next few nights.
Oh, we got kitchen.
Oh my goodness. I've got TV and everything running. Kitchen, little candles, lounge room. That's a king size bed. Got the mirror. Plenty of space, everything you need. You've got the bush outside. Is that a big fly? Check out the bathroom. Sunken spa bath. Shower. Oh, that's one of those nice rain showers. Oh, barbecue. Little dining area. Okay, can't see the lake from here though. That's the view. It's quite
Bushy.
packed bushy. This is us for the next few nights. We're just going to have a relax in the wilderness, in nature. We went away a couple of weeks ago to Melbourne, very touristy. We were just tourists in a big city. It was nice, we had a good time, took a few photos there. We'll see what this brings. Is that a dishwasher?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. Little condiment section. Full cream milk. One waffle. Bit of oranges. How does it come out?
Torchlight.
What am I doing wrong there? Don't you take that out?
Oh, no.
Well, you wouldn't.
No, I
you
can't
would-
see because it's too bright in my eye.
No, but I mean, it's got to come out, doesn't it? Oh, did you screw it? Oh, oh, very good. How did you turn it on?
There's a little...
Yeah, can you turn it off? It is bright, isn't it? There's steps leading somewhere. Is that a path? I'm not going to go too far just for the moment. I just want to see if it actually heads somewhere. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's unload and get settled in. All right, now that we're settled in, we're just going to go on this little walk, see where it goes, because it's supposed to be wet tomorrow and the day after. So we're going to be indoors a bit, just chilling out. So take the chance while we can to see where this is going to go. Lisa, you mind the snakes, okay? You go first. Hey, is that going to go anywhere?
I don't know.
I'm now starting to wonder. I know you're very adventurous, but just slow down because I'm not really sure I'm happy to go any further. Looking at that. Well, why don't we just walk back along the road and see if there's a little way to get there. All right, see? Look at you brushing those giant flies away. I see them. Flies? Mate, they are like bloody Neanderthal-sized flies. They call them horseflies not because they land on horses, it's because they're fucking as big as horses. Right, that's enough adventure for one day. Yeah, let's just go down the road. So coming out of our driveway and turning right, we're just going to walk back a little bit towards the little creek that we crossed. I didn't notice it, but when we crossed, oh, this is it coming up here by the looks of it. So we could hear the creek, and the actual lake is off into that dense bush in there. If we keep going, I think there's a little bit of a picnicky type area. We're just going to have a look at that anyway. You're picturing looking out your back window or the balcony or whatever and looking at this,
Some water.
some awesome lake, weren't
Not
you?
necessarily a lake, but just some water.
Oh. I can't remember what the
I think
pictures,
it felt like more of a Balinese feel too.
but we saw photos online, didn't we? I can't remember what we saw. Okay, here's the lake. It's not, is it?
I don't know. That's a very, if it is, it's a very loose term for lake. Wouldn't it be like
Damn.
dam, yeah? Or
Gee, I tell you what, there's not much water in it either. That's like an inch deep. Now this place is not cheap, but we picked the cheapest package, didn't we? We unticked most of the boxes and did our own shopping and decide what we're going to do. But really, you can tick a lot of boxes and get all sorts of, luxury items that you're paying heavily for. an old shelter, a barn. House is a generator in there.
In case the power goes out.
For a place that's not cheap, Lisa,
I know.
I just expect a bit more. Yeah, expect a bit more. That was a complete sentence. And they didn't even want you to meet them at the reception, did they? No, place is unlocked. Just go and check yourself in. So then I sent them a text. I said, oh, so we don't need to check in with reception? Like the email that I got said? No, you're right. It's unlocked, just go in. So we're just going to have a look at what's allegedly the fitness centre. Not even open. Safety first, please use hand sanitizer. Did you do that before you tried the door?
No, I didn't, sorry.
Well, yeah, that might make all the difference. Helicopter operation area.
Well, in the book, you could have done helicopter tour to wineries and stuff.
Really?
Yep. But I would anticipate if you asked for that, it wouldn't happen.
Well, they're obviously adding their touch of culture to it, Lisa.
Yeah.
Well, the masseuse was out.
Yeah, so was the being cooked meals and having them delivered to your cabin.
Really? So all those check boxes I was talking about, half of them are unavailable anyway.
Yep.
So much for the lake. There wasn't much there, except I got a leech. I got a leech. See blackberries everywhere. Look. Oh, probably eat them unless they've been sprayed. Just broken down. So this Woodlands Rainforest Retreat is about 2 hours from Melbourne and about 20 minutes from Healesville. Today we decided to beat the weather and go through Marysville, which is only 20 minutes away, and we had a look at Stevenson's Falls. It's a well-formed track. The Stevenson's Falls. Stevenson's. That was pretty nice. All the forest rangers were working there, making it nice and neat. So after Stevenson's Falls, we went to have a look at Bruno's Sculptures and Art Gallery, or Sculpture Gallery. It was $10 per person to have a look in, but I tell you, it was worth it. We spent, well over an hour in there, and just meandering through their little path. And apparently there's 195 sculptures, and they're quite interesting actually. It's just his own little property Bruno bought some years ago. Unfortunately, tragically lost a lot of the grounds in the fires in 2009, and then he rebuilt and just kept going, and he's done a pretty good job actually. It's worthwhile going there. $10 for an hour at least. We were there for at least an hour. It was well worth it. Did you think so, Lisa? It was good.
Yeah, it was really good. The sculptures are a bit of fantasy and fun and a bit of humour. It was good. And you walk through slowly because there's all little things hidden all through the garden.
That's the one there, Lisa.
Yes.
Gaffey Gully. Let's have a sneak peek down here. I can't see the lake from there. Is there someone there? No one there. Can't see no lake over there. You can't see no lake from that balcony. In my head, I really pictured that each cabin was secluded, but sort of on a lake frontage. Not necessarily a big lake, but just a little lake. But that wasn't the case. Whispering Wattles. Well, let's have a look at this one. But the cabins all look like they've got the same layout. And again, there's no lake. I don't know where they took that photo from. That photo they got on the internet just seems a bit deceptive to me. I think you just expect a bit more when you get here. And like I said, it's not cheap. So with the TV, there's no streaming services, of course, just your regular free-to-air stuff. And when the weather's not real crash hot, it gets a bit pixelated. And in regards to the surround system that's through the house, or through the cabin, we were struggling to work out how to get that to happen. But what you got to do is you go into the sound settings and you pick receiver HDMI, wasn't it? And you got to turn the volume up a little bit. You can't hook up your own music. Yeah, we had our own little portable speaker with us anyway. So whatever's on the TV, DVD or whatever, that's what you're going to get on the surround sound.
Well, do you want to do that first and see if they'll...
Do what? Just look at the cabin?
Just see if they'll...
Oh, there's a car there.
Oh, damn it.
Was it there before?
No.
Well, they would have caught us then. So just around the corner from our cabin, there's this little walking track. That's what we think it is. I think the map said it was a walking track.
Yeah.
You can go ride your bikes. See where this goes. I think the showers are finished for now, for a while. I like these little flossy, what am I trying to think of?
They're moss?
Moss. Yeah. Not fairy moss, floss, whatever. It's got a nice smell though, especially after the rain. Looks like there's a ladder up there. Look at the stuff growing on it. Well, you going further?
No.
Let's go back for a hot tub. So after our little soak in the spa bath, which was quite enjoyable, we've been out here just reading, enjoying this little spot. Rain came and went. They also have on one of their options, a barbecue meat pack, if they've actually got it available. Seems like some of the options don't seem to be available. Some of the things they've mentioned in little brochures here and there was supposed to be some essential oils and stuff in the bathroom, but they weren't there. So I don't know what's happening. Don't know what's happening to this place, whether it's slowly going to rack and ruin, I don't know. It is a nice spot. I wish there was a bit more of a view as far as water was concerned, because let me just read you what it says. One part of their website says, hidden in the rainforest. Each cottage is hidden in its own separate enclave within the rainforest, offering complete seclusion, both from each other and the outside world. They are completely out of sight, overlooking beautiful fern gullies and a private bushland lake with the sound of babbling Hermitage Creek in the background. That picture that they show on the website, I don't know where they've taken that from, what angle and at what time. Maybe it's all overgrown and not accessible anymore. I don't know. What have you done to that pan? Why is it so black?
That's just because there was oil in there and it's just one of those pans.
Oh. Okay. By the way, if you're going to come and cook your own stuff and not indulge in their packages, you'll need a chopping board.
You'll need a grater.
Cheese grater.
Sharp knives.
Sharp knives, and there was something else, I remember.
Oh, tea towel.
Oh, tea towel, maybe an extra glass or two, because there only seems to be only one glass for the Jack Daniels.
What's this?
Oh, where'd you get that?
Out of the cupboard.
Oh, okay. Forget about that last bit. There is a dishwasher there.
Are there any dishwashing towels?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, look what I
Oh,
found.
there's a chopping board.
Oh, Jesus, there you go.
Oh, chopping boards.
There is a chopping board. Please ensure you use the correct detergent for the dishwasher to avoid inconvenience and damage. Yeah, where is it?
There.
Oh, where do I put this?
What have you got? Stick it behind there.
Maybe that's why I kept it in the dishwasher. And little things like this, when I tried to close these are all sticky from all that, I don't know, cooking stuff. But you know what, we got one of these similar things at home. It looks a bit grubby on the outside, and I'll tell you what, if you open that front cover, I'm a little bit scared to see what that filter looks like, that's for sure. And this is a mysterious light, it comes on and off as it wants to. Picnic campers are available with a selection of gourmet, local and Victorian delicacies, including smoked trout and meats, char-grilled, marinated pickles, vegetables, prepared salads, farmhouse cheeses and desserts. packed in a wicker basket in quiet reception. Don't think they really want a lot to do with you at reception. Everything's via texts. I mean, this is nice outside. You know, there's some pictures of birds in these feeders. This whole feeder's not even straight. Don't know what's going on. It's got no bird seats in it. Birds aren't going to come there if there's no bird seats. Those windows, how'd they get so dirty up there? We've been reading some reviews. Some people stay at the Laughing Duck, which is a cabin that's pretty close to us. We haven't had a look at it yet. I'm going to try to look at it because apparently that's the one that's supposed to back on the lake. But reading a review from 8 months ago, from that balcony you can't see the lake at all. Everything's all overgrown and you can't see the lake at all, and God knows what the lake itself looks like even if you could see it. So the Woodlands Rainforest Retreat has won awards in the past. It's not even 25 years old. Oh, it's about 25 years old when they first started with the first couple of cabins. So it's won tourism awards. It used to be unbelievable, apparently, one of the best in Australia. I can't say that now. Look, it's not a bad place. It is got, you know, got the seclusion and the nature and the wilderness and all that sort of stuff, but value for money? I can't say that. Although the bed was comfy, it certainly aged. Just little things like that. Look at that. The old smoke alarm. I couldn't remove that to put the new one there. Look at this stuff here. It's like there's no pride in their ownership of this place. I had to rehook some of those curtain things. Just little things. Paying a bit of money, and I just think they're just letting themselves go a little bit. The tiled floor in the bathroom is warm though, which is nice for your feet. I do like that. But the windows are pretty grimy, which is sad. And just little things like grimy light fittings. If you're going to have a spa, don't wait for the water to fill up because it takes about an hour. It's pretty slow. I had to fix this suitcase holder with a zip tie because it was missing a bolt. There's definitely fingerprints all over that bloody TV screen. They did supply some flowers. I don't know if they were really fresh or whether they were fresh from the last people, but they were a bit saggy. At least the floors were cleaned. Hidden in the spectacular rainforest of the Black Spur in the mountains on the edge of Victoria's famous Yarra Valley is one of Australia's leading boutique accommodation retreats and the ultimate secret hideaway for couples. And that's the picture they show. So this is the view from the back of Laughing Ducks. So there's no way you can see the lake. So let's have a look down here. I think that's supposed to be the lake in there. Wow. What a different picture that is. There's a massive tree that's fallen down into the lake. But the lake, that's just full of reeds in there. Let's have a look. Oh, look. I can see 2 inches of water. That's the lake down there.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely can't see it from the... Where's the other side? Jeez. I don't know where that would be.
I don't know.
Let's go for a bit of a meander on the other side. Luckily the guests have moved out, so we haven't disturbed anybody. So that's Laughing Ducks. There's only 4 cabins. I've confirmed that. So this morning I had a bit of a conversation with the manager, Abhi. Sort of covered a couple of things that Lisa and I sort of brought up, mentioned in the video. So the bicycles, there are bikes. They have them at reception, sometimes sitting outside the gym, and they're just free, so you can get those. Just that we didn't see anything advertised on the website. The gym is operational, but you just let them know half an hour before you want to use it, and RB will go in and make sure it's all ready for you. The essential oils and stuff that were in the bathroom that we mentioned, they have a couple of things available at the reception, but the supplier who does it just for the Woodlands hasn't been supplying it, so there hasn't been any available in the cottages. Him and his off-site, or wife or partner, whoever it was. They've only been here for a year and a half running this place, and they've been doing a lot of work trying to cut back the bush and stuff, and been cutting a lot of wood, and apparently they've cut 4 tons of wood recently, but there's certain times of years where they can do it and other times not. So over the summer period it gets a bit quiet for all their slashing and cutting and stuff because of fire restrictions and stuff. So it sounds like they're trying their best, but maybe it's getting on top of them. I don't know. I don't know how many people working here or whatever, but anyway, maybe they're trying. He sounded pretty positive and pretty nice to talk to. No attitude or anything like that. So you reckon technically we should be able to see the lake here and see the cabin right in front of us over there somewhere? Is there a path through there a little bit?
Could be.
I can see a roof over there, Lisa.
Can you?
I think
I can see one there.
Okay, let's have a look through here. Look, there used to be a shed there or something, Lisa. Have a look at that. That's a chimney broken down.
No, that's a pump of some sort.
Ow! It's this tree's a little bit prickly. I'm getting caught up in this. I can see a roof in the distance. Is that Laughing Ducks though, or is that Gully one? What's it called? Something Gully.
Gully fern?
Fern Gully?
No, it was gully something, gully fern.
I'm not going to walk any more down
No.
there. Looks quite overgrown of me. It's hard to tell where anything is. Those pants are not conducive to hiking.
I know. Are they volleyball poles?
Yeah. This whole reserve retreat area was started back in 2000. There's a little book inside the cabin that talks about the whole project. Out. Oh! Close, but I think I'm just big picnic. So 1 to me. This is 3. You go first now. Oh, that is beautiful. All right, 1 to you. Down to the wire. Oh, well done, birthday girl.
Yay!
I'll let you win your birthday. If you want peace and quiet though, this is the place for it. It's definitely quiet.
Like if you don't want to be, if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle and the noise and people and just have time to yourself, well, it's the place to go.
Yeah.
Because the accommodation is nice.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not bagging the accommodation. It's just little things. Just little things that just take a little extra effort.
And it's those little things that make you think
you're special.
You're special. No, well, you've spent the money.
Yeah.
So you expect those little things.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And the way the website is worded and everything, you expect more than what it's capable of at this point in time.
Probably can't pick up on the camera, but straight through there, you might be able to see a silhouette of a wallaby or a small kangaroo. This camera can't zoom in.
No.
But they're looking out. They're moving.
Real.
they're real. Let me see if my iPhone can take a photo. There, see? So we found some wildlife. What's next? Where's the wombat walking across majestically with a platypus
You have to come out at night.
and echidnas?
Oh, that's a wombat hole.
Yeah, it's a wombat hole.
Come out at night time.
They're not prickly, they're actually soft.
Oh, they?
Yeah.
What'd you say owl for then?
Because just being silly. But they're really sticky. They stick to the shoe really easy. You can bring your own bird seed, probably a good idea if you want to make use of those bird feeders. Because I don't think they supply any, but It's the only way you're going to get birds to come down to your balcony. It smells like one of those aromatherapy shops, like all the essential oils. It's actually quite a nice smell. Oh, I think this has seen better days. So that's what we mean, a little bit dilapidated. Oh, there's your firewood for the fireplace. God, look how old it is. It's got the moss. Check this out. So there's your reception area.
You could put your plants in those pots.
There's the box you can use. Oh, there goes the other one. They're like the big version of what was stuck in my shoe. You nearly killed that giant bull ant. Have a look at him. Is he going to smell me? Oh, he's smelling me. He's checking me out. He doesn't think I'm worthy. I haven't mentioned the price of this place, but go on the website and have a look at all the different packages. We chose the cheapest option and didn't tick any extra boxes. Brought most of our own food and stuff. So you decide what's best for you. So coming out of our driveway, if we, oh Lisa, I'll try that again. It's like Teco. I could have sworn there was half a branch hanging off that foot. You could have aimed that at me while I was doing that.
I didn't know it was on.
Oh, it's always. It smells like one of those aromatherapy shops. Oh, you cut into it when I was talking.
Sorry.
It's a shed. Okay, it's a shed. You happy now?
Yeah.